about backstage shenanigans, about what goes on when we're all on tour. This is your time to find out.
Rich, I think somebody just made a comment.
Please say a command.
Read comment.
Cancel.
Okay.
All right, so we're gonna get started. I've got a bunch of questions that you all have submitted right here on my phone, and let's see what you guys want to know. The first one that Caitlin Allen asked was, are there any pranks that are ever being pulled? Because Michael Jackson used to love pulling pranks on tour.
There's quite a bit. I love how Rich is the one that's like,
I hear yes and yes from Care Bear in the back.
you gotta tell him that.
Oh man.
You can tell that story.
Oh, the Koozie one is funny.
Koozie. All right, Rich, go for it.
Okay, so Brian Duvall has a trailer that my friend.
We gotta lean in a little bit. Can't see you.
They can see me, can't they? Oh,
There you go.
There you go.
There you go. Nailed it.
Nice.
Okay.
okay. So Brian had a. Can they see Brian?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so Brian had a trailer that we're pulling right now, and my other friend Brian Lenhart used it for my band, the Table Rockers. Left a case of koozies in it.
In
we
2
were
miles,
playing,
keep
and I
left.
got on stage, and there's 500 koozies on my stage when the lights came on, which started a koozie war in the middle of the show, and koozies all over the place, which turned into a drumstick war. Go ahead, Brian, you can tell the rest of it. Throwing koozies at each other.
Yeah, we're just on. So when the lights went black, all of a sudden it started raining koozies on Rich. He didn't know what was hitting him or what was going on. When the lights came back up, there's like 30 koozies laying on the floor, and he's like, "Table rocker koozies." And I'm like, "What? Where'd that come from? I don't know." Because it started with the first one on your keyboard or whatever, and I'm like, "Did that fall out of your bag?" Right? Yeah.
And then once I realized that there was a bunch of koozies all over the place, I didn't know what was going on. To go to, because we usually open it during black and white, where we kind of interact. I took a koozie and whipped it at the rock part of black or white, and just so he knows that I love him.
Oh, speaking of black or white, my favorite Rich moment there, which I know Faith is going to attest to, is when we all pose for the rock breakdown section. Rich likes to come forward. Now I might
Use the middle lane to keep left.
It's easier to kind of try and tune him out, but I know Faith does not. And he likes to scream, "How much is that dog in the window?"
Here's another road
Where
shenanigan.
did that even come from?
I don't know.
Wait, but my
Where,
favorite.
like, that's what I want to know.
My-
I want to know where that
My
comes
favorite
from.
was I forgot to
Keep
warn
left.
one of our swings the first time that he does this, and so she hit her pose, and he
In
started
about
doing
15
that,
miles,
and instead
take
of
exit
pulling
11
her
to
pose
merge
and
onto
ignoring
Garden
him,
State
she started
Parkway.
just bopping along.
Oh my god, yeah.
Oh my gosh, yeah, Kai literally ran out on stage to help with something at one point, and right when all the music cuts out for Wannabe, he did the
Yeah, did this like turkey sound. So we're all like, gotta. Right here.
nailed it, Care Bear.
The best shenanigan or whatever is when we're like,
Oh,
guys, we gotta get
your
an oil
gas
change.
shirt?
No, we gotta get an oil change. Rach, find us an oil place. Hi, we are on the road and we're like in Michigan, and we're gonna need an oil change. And I'm like, Rachel, and she's like, hey man, she's on the phone calling this guy. How much is an oil change? He's telling her. I said, Rachel, this vehicle only takes non-GMO,
Made up some
environmental friendly oil. Can you ask him if there's any vegan friendly oil? Rachel's like, oh, do you guys have non-GMO, environmental friendly, vegan friendly oil? The guy's like, what?
That was awesome.
No, I like our white elephant, where because Rich always runs out of gas.
And you would think he doesn't, but no. But for
No,
real,
he
though,
really
he
it's his
seriously
thing.
ran out of gas.
We
like,
almost
what,
did on the way here.
3 times.
It's his thing.
4
So
times?
for Christmas, he got a white elephant gift where it was his sleeping face saying "running on empty," the empty gas can logo in the back, and then it was tied with a gas can, like, ornament. Just for you, buddy. Just for you. And then obviously we have Brian on your shirt as well.
Yeah, that was my prank this trip.
Yeah.
I love.
But I've got like 20 people wanting to buy one, so
I want one.
I'm going to be buying them wholesale
We're all
from Rich
gonna
and
rock
selling them
Brian
on my
merch.
website later.
Yes. Yeah, that's Iceman for you. All right, so our next question is, how long does it take Michael to get ready for a show with makeup? It's the second time seeing the show and they loved it. That was from Jenna Kessler.
I guess I'll answer that one. All right, I think I got this.
Well,
one.
I have.
Tess in the back quietly.
Yeah, I was going to say,
It takes forever.
Tessa and I have, after you say how long it takes you, we have like cliff notes to add to that.
Yeah, go
Awesome.
ahead. Go ahead.
All right. Okay, so the full process, it does take some time. It's about 3 hours, at least it has been. But I have now got it down till about 2. But it's a good solid 2. But at least it's not 3. It was 3 every time, but now it's about 2.
All right, what are your cliff notes?
Oh, God,
I'm going to start with Tess. Because Tess, by the way, let's give an introduction to each person. We have Rich right here. He's our keyboard and our bass player. He does all of our merch. He's, of course, the talent, as we all are well aware of. And we've got Brian Duvall here. Here's our MD, our tour manager. Just the best at everything.
And he has cool glasses.
I mean, that's...
Ryan, you gotta. No, I'm not trying to kill us. just kind of tilt your head out into the YouTube.
There you
I'm
go.
right here. Oh, that's
I know, but
yeah.
here's YouTube.
I got
There
you.
go.
There's
All
you
There
too.
you go.
Well, hey, if we bring this one, if we try to just, oh wait, it's
No,
this.
we can't.
Epic fail.
All right,
Oh.
that's okay. We'll just put it back.
All
Does
right.
that mean it's not on?
No,
No.
it's on.
It's on.
There you go. There you go.
Nurses.
Okay.
All right, we're back.
We're back.
Hey.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
Turn the phone for a second and then put it back. There it
There you
is.
go.
All right.
Fail.
Just put it straight up.
The funny thing is I'm watching this on my phone. All the chaos.
That's not working.
It's not
where
sticking
did-
now.
Are you watching that? Look, can you see me if I turn it, Rach?
Yeah. I'm watching you just. You're gonna make them crazy
That's
online.
fine.
This is what tour is like, though.
People watching.
I don't know. I am answering questions, but that's Brian Duvall with the fancy
Hello, hello.
glasses. We have right here the rest of the band. We've got Ethan. Ethan is our Slash. He's a freaking sick guitar player, and he's Princess Swipes. I love him. Yep. Princess Swipes. We've got Care Bear right here. Care. She plays Lavelle Smith Jr. And then right behind her is our dance captain, Tess. Miss Tess is our last, like, other than these two guys here for dancers, our last OG from when we put...
Hold on, we're back.
There we go.
Hold on, we're back.
There we go. We're back. We're back. You're good, Rich. There you go. We don't have the best cell service right now.
Because we're on the
I
highway.
need to
Oh,
turn
we've
it
got
that
a
way
couple
where
of
it's you.
pizza.
We got a couple of pizzas.
No, 'cause-
Pizza!
So somebody commented, pizza, Rich.
Thanks.
We also have another one that says, hey, it's Jack.
Do they get a free
What's
pizza?
up, Jack?
Michael Power said jackets are gas. Heather says it's sideways. We know, Heather, we're sorry. And Michelle says we had a great time at Chester, New York on Friday. What
Awesome.
is your favorite city that you guys have performed in?
Chester, New York. I'm just kidding. But I did love it. It was a lot of fun.
Actually, why don't we go? We'll ask each person. What was your favorite place that you guys have performed so far, Rich?
Canada.
Mm-hmm.
Really cool group.
Yeah. What about you, Brian?
I might have to go with last night. The
Last
suburb.
night was really good.
And it's only because of the people that you work with, not because of the audience or the venue. Because for me, wearing in-ears, I don't hear the audience. So
Yeah.
my reaction is based on the people that I'm working with, the setup, tear down, and hospitality. And last night's kicked butt.
Nice. What about you, Michael? Here, you gotta get in.
Alright, I'm gonna pass it because I'm gonna think about it.
Okay.
Because we've been to a lot of cool places.
We have been to a lot of cool places. I definitely think last night was good.
Yeah. It was
I'd
fun.
probably say one of my favorite, definitely Canada as well.
Chicago.
I really liked.
I was
But
thinking
I was gonna say
Chicago.
Arcada Theater last year
Yeah,
in December,
Yeah.
which
Easy.
was Al Capone's theater, and we had a pre-show like group, so they got
That-
everybody really hyped. and
That's
the
in
group
St.
was
Charles,
great.
St.
That
Charles,
was awesome.
Illinois.
Yeah, that was awesome. That might have been my favorite place. All right, Ethan is new, so they've only had a couple of places, both Ethan and Faith.
So far.
So far, mine was probably Alabama.
Yeah,
Alabama, okay, Omaha.
the
yeah.
old Legends location. Yeah,
Yeah.
That was the first.
yeah. What about you, Faith? North Carolina. That was a good one too.
Yeah, North Carolina was solid. That was fun.
Speaking
Hey
of
guys,
North
my phone's
Carolina,
about to
you
fall
got
off.
your Care Bear?
Hey guys, my
Oh, yeah.
Where?
Okay.
So,
Suffolk Theater.
so Care says yesterday. So Suffolk Theater.
And they were drunk for 2 days. For 2 shows.
Yeah, we're sold out.
All right.
It was a lot of fun.
Miss Tess, out of all the locations. Ontario, Canada.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna probably second that one because that was a lot of fun. It was a huge venue. Like Slash was there like a week before, which was really cool. That was amazing.
All right.
We had Drew on that trip.
Ethan, what's up, bro?
What's happening?
Somebody else asked us how often do we tour? So we tour in the off season, and then we do pop in and out through tour throughout the year. But we have a residency show in Branson, Missouri, at the Raise Alive Theater. It's really cool. And so when we're not there in the residency, we tour. Yeah.
And right now in Branson, it's the slower season, so it's great to be able to take our road family and go make some more fun memories and just do what we have to do.
It's nice to be at home
Yeah.
and relax,
Would be-
but I will say I feel like I have more fun with you guys. We bond a lot more when we're on the road. We get a lot more adventures. So, all right, next question. Oh, there were two
So
people,
when we get
3 people
on
asked how long they
Our,
took to put your vehicle
the
on.
next big
So
highway.
it'll be 3.
I'm gonna
Michael,
Now I'm up to 2
and find us
Michael
like a
Creech.
destination city that's north of that.
hours.
Say, take us to.
and then go to the front.
Yeah.
So, Miss Tess, you gotta speak up because they gotta hear you.
Alright, I'm off to say it's when I just love Rich and
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Yeah, that's fun. That's fun.
That's tough.
flag.
Oh, your
Okay.
flag
I get to
moment.
twirl a flag.
Yeah.
And I get to do a Mario hop.
You do a Mario.
I'm gonna start making the noise.
I like that. I like that a lot.
I like
We need to get one of those coin.
Yeah.
I would say that the entirety of Smooth Riddle, just because it's so precise and how we have to hit the clock and it's like nice and everything, the storyline, everything. And the silhouette.
That's great.
Yep. Yep. What about you, Ethan?
Mine would probably be the end of Dirty Diana.
Really?
The shoe.
We're all rich few.
Yeah.
Towards Brian. And we're just
Yeah.
like big ending. You know what I mean?
Especially when we're in our residency show.
In
and
2
we're like,
miles,
God,
take
Brian's
exit
just
11 to merge onto Garden State
throwing the
Parkway.
sticks up in the air and like doing all the crazy stuff, and then we all end as the fires.
That's my favorite because it's like bam, we just gave it to you. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's fun. That's fun. Great.
I mean, I don't get to do it right now. I do love the jam jump out, and I do love all the smooth. Those two are my favorite. I like singing the Man in the Mirror BGBs. Those are probably my favorite BGBs to sing. But I gotta pull a full Eddie, and it's when I lift up the mic stand and I start thrashing it around in the middle of Wannabe. That's probably my favorite. Yeah.
Okay, so for me, it makes it hard because I do all of the iconic moments in the show, and I'm such a huge fan of Michael Jackson. I have so much love for passion for him. But if I could pick one moment, I gotta go with what Kara's saying, because Smooth Criminal, the choreography is so tight, and I love that the shadow projection, and I love doing the lean. I remember seeing that for the first time, and I just could not believe that that was actually something that you could really do when you know the secret.
How long is it? Like 6 minutes?
Yeah, it's a big piece. That's why we're always so tired.
And I love her flip.
Use the right two lanes to take exit 11 to merge onto Garden State Parkway.
Yeah, she kills it. It's so good.
All right, Rich, what's your favorite?
I like the solos, the new solos, the breakdowns. So everybody,
Take the
whole
exit.
band kind of comes down, and then everybody kind of gets to come out and do their own thing.
Are you
That's
talking about in bed?
no, that's
1.2 miles. Keep left to merge onto Garden State Parkway South.
so it's not really scripted, and we kind of just do our own.
Just
Yeah.
And what about you, Brian?
My favorite part of the show, as far as visual, is seeing the audience reaction during the lean, because I know that it's coming, and I watch people on the first 2 or 3 rows, and just seeing that moment, and they're like, "How did you do that?" kind of a thing. My favorite part of the show to play most of the time would be Billie Jean, when it's just Michael and I, and he's out there dancing.
Yeah, I love that too. All right, Sweetie Paul says, I really enjoyed the show. I'm hoping that you guys come to New Orleans. Aww.
That would be awesome.
That'd be awesome. That's definitely a goal.
Yeah.
I might need some cash. I don't know if they'll take a card. I might need some cash. I don't know if they take a card up here.
That'd be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Minecraft is amazing.
You're right.
The next question.
Keep left to merge onto Garden State Parkway South, then keep left.
Guys, sorry, I'm running blinkers.
You gotta show them the
Oh yeah, you gotta show them the
I can't,
contractions.
this is
Well,
as it goes.
I need some cash. I don't know if they'll take a card here. Let's see what happens.
So while he's doing his thing, right here, down by my leg, we have a coffee cup. We'll have to go back to Brian Duvall's post, or Rich Key's post.
Keep left onto Garden State Parkway South towards US 9, then keep right onto US 9 towards NJ 440.
I need cash. Give me
Actually,
maybe. Yeah.
this is it.
How you doing, man?
I'll turn the brakes.
Can I pay with the
I'll turn
card
the
or is
brakes
cash
on.
only?
Okay, how much?
We have 4 axles.
We're getting tolls.
25, 35.
25,
Great.
35.
Yep.
This is us getting tolls.
No, we got it. See, this is live on the road, guys.
Hey,
Staying warm in there? Good.
while we're here, I wonder if I can turn
Yeah,
this.
it's got a knob.
You gotta release it and then.
It'll move down.
There you go.
It wasn't.
There you go. 25.
25. Can I get a receipt, please?
Look at that. There you guys are.
Right,
All right. All right. All right.
Thanks, buddy. Hey, you have a great night.
All right. So our okay, guys. So our next question is, do you plan on more Canadian dates for 2025?
Not for 2025, but possibly for 2026. We would definitely love to come back to Canada. In fact, we're actually in talks.
Use the
with
right
an
lane to
agent
keep right
out of
onto
there
US 9 towards
that
NJ
had, like,
440.
a total of like 20 dates. It was like going to be a full like month to 2 months of tour. But unfortunately, just due to our own personal schedule
And we got
with the
these dates
residencies,
instead.
and we got these shows instead.
Keep right.
So, but absolutely, we would love to come back to Canada. We had such a great time.
I think based
Canada.
I think based off our answers, we are a big fan of Canada. So
Yeah, we had a great time.
yes. Okay, so Blossom wanted to know, are there any changes to the show this upcoming year?
Use the left two lanes to
least
keep
ones that
left
we
onto
can
US
share.
9 south towards
I
Raritan
think we
Center.
can share some of these. There's talk about changing up the set list. There's talk about adding some new songs and some new routines.
keep
I
left.
think it's going to make it even more accurate to Michael's 1992 Dangerous Tour.
And we've got some cool new visual effects that we're trying to work into.
We're
the show
trying
as
to see
well.
what we can do to add a couple more new visual effects. And I think
Use the
that's
left
enough
two
of a
lanes to
teaser
keep left
give
onto
you guys
US 9 south towards Raritan
until
Center.
we actually get everything up and into production.
Yes. All right, someone
Just know we're working day and night.
wink, wink.
That's a knee slapper. Yeah.
Oh, whatever do you mean?
Use the right lane to bear
Okay,
right.
so Kimberly wants to
Oh,
know.
hold on. And I'm hoping that you will be there.
We're staying right.
Oh!
He wants to know what?
And I'm hoping you will be there.
Wink, wink, wink.
Wink, wink.
Double weekend.
Bear right, then keep
Okay.
right to merge onto NJ 447.
Those were good. Those were good. So, the next question that we have is from Kimberly, and she said, "What made us decide
Use the
to
right
do
lane
this
to
show?"
keep right to merge onto NJ 440 south towards
All right.
I-287.
I'm gonna let you do this one.
Okay.
And then I'll chime in.
Okay.
And
And I think
then
Brian.
Brian will chime in.
Keep right.
Wait, I didn't hear the question. I was listening to.
Why do we do this show?
Why
No,
do we
what
do
made
this?
us decide to do this show?
Go ahead, you tell the story.
Well, you know, as
For
you
about
know,
22 miles,
Michael and
continue
I,
straight on.
thanks GPS, Michael and I worked at Legends in Concert. He'd been working there for 8 years. And with Legends, we do short runs at different locations, but we're never totally sure, you know, if and when the next contract comes. We've been very fortunate to be worked consistently, but it's just something that, you know, can be very stressful sometimes. And so as our contract was ending and we didn't have anything coming up, we ended up getting an offer to take over some dates, and they had 19 dates that we needed to do, and we talked for a long time about putting a show together, and we kind of had a lot of ideas already, and this was sort of just the push that we needed to really put that into motion for you guys. So we put it together in 30 days,
I'm
and
gonna chime in.
okay.
She gave a very, 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 very non-descriptive thing. But mainly what it was is that okay, so I was performing like Michael for Legends in Concert, and I thought that the universe was directing me to do a tribute for Elvis Presley at the time. And I started working on it. She was being extremely encouraging, but she could tell that my passion and fire wasn't there. And she pushed me to want to continue to grow and give me some more purpose to really want to have that excitement again. Because I was just I was going to as appreciative, but I felt like it was a job. I'd go get ready, do the show, come home. But she didn't see that magic and that passion in my eyes. And
Let's see, it changed my hours. Look.
needless to say, I ended up posting a photo
Okay.
for
So
an
let's take this
old agent and manager that I used to have that I was going to do a show with.
Does it say
And
287?
the photo Rachel took for me
That one says
because they needed a billboard.
78 West.
And when I
20 miles. I'm
posted
going to be
that
taking the next
photo,
yeah.
I decided that I was going to share that photo instead because the show that I was originally going to do with this special agent that was going to be there
287.
was pretty much that,
Saturday,
that,
getting over
you know, that the show wasn't going to happen. And I felt like I wanted to share this photo because it was such a good photo. So, I don't know if everybody believes in the universe or God, but the universe had this plan for us.
81.
And
Yeah.
when I posted that photo, I said I had a brand new show, and it's called MJ the Illusion, and we're going to be touring it. And 2 days later, I run into Mr. Ryan Duvall at $1 Million Quartet, where Rachel was working as Diane.
And I'll preface this too, that I'd seen Ryan and his super cool glasses for years online playing behind different Elvis guys, and I do Anne Margaret. And so, I don't know, he just always looked like a cool dude. He looked like the dude that knew what was up. And he is the dude that knows what's up. And so So when I walked into rehearsal for $1 Million Quartet the first day, I was probably more excited to see those glasses behind the drums than anybody else in the cast, because I had always wanted to meet Brian, and we ended up becoming best buddies. So it was just kind of funny that they ended up becoming friends too.
So I ended up talking to Brian. Brian was really impressed with my photo, and he said, "Let's get together and let's put something together." And the next the agent pretty much said that they had a bunch of tour dates and loved the concept of our show, and we ended up doing that tour. And then next, you know, we're touring all over the U.S. and Canada with our show, and we decided to make it into the Dangerous tour due to that was my favorite tour growing up. And Rachel came up to me putting the show together and said, "If you could put together the ultimate Michael Jackson show, what would you do?" I said, all of the special effects and recreate my favorite tour, which is the Dangerous tour. And she said, "Well, let's do it." Next thing you know, I get to tell Brian, I go, "This is the set list, this is what I want to do." He goes, "Okay, I'm on it. Let me go get the band." We put the whole show together in what, 30 days?
It was like 36 days total, I think. But yeah, and then the rest is history. So yeah. All
You
right.
forgot the major spot in there. We said we're going to do a dress rehearsal tonight, and there was 800 people at our dress rehearsal.
Yeah, that is what
That
happened.
Well,
we never had a full.
650.
I'm going to tell my side of it.
Okay.
So
Okay.
I was playing drums in a show, and I was making good money, and I met them all, and all that. Everything they said so far has been true. And then they made me an offer I didn't quite understand, and I'm still living with the
Stay in the left
consequences.
3 lane.
Whatever, you love it.
And then this
I feel like I'm in prison.
hiding in the back there. We ended up her dance studio is where we were rehearsing, and
Do Brian.
yeah, through Brian, because Brian is he knows everything. He's the guy. See, I wasn't wrong. Those glasses, they don't lie. And,
Everybody knows me, but I don't know all their names. I'm like, somebody will come ask me a question, and I'll ask my wife or whoever I'm with, who is that? And they'll call me, "Hey Brian, hey Brian." And if I take the glasses off and put on my black rounds and pull my hair back, nobody knows me.
Look, so you're Clark Kent and Superman.
I definitely am.
Yeah. So because of Brian, we met Miss Kathy in Norman, and we were rehearsing at Sunshine Dance. And Miss Kathy came up to us and said, "I have this perfect dancer. You have to meet her. You have to meet her."
When did
and,
we still haven't met her?
Yeah, we've been waiting.
And that was Tessa right there. What's your side of the story, Kat? And did Miss Kathy call you and like tell you like did she call you to meet us like within like 2 hours? And she was like, "Get your hair and makeup done now and come over here. They're in the studio." Yeah.
And there's a lot of little things that we can't exactly share, but I will say that
That's the gist of it.
when Brian and I first talked, it was like I could tell right off the bat that there was some kind of connection between us. I don't think I've ever said this to you guys, but like when we first talked, no, I'm serious. Like when we first talked, like you know how you just get that sense of somebody, you're like, "That's a really cool guy."
Like when you go to the dog pound and you find a cute puppy.
Yeah, exactly. I'm the cute puppy, you know.
Oh, I thought it was the other way around.
That's fun. But anyway, it was funny because like when we talked, and I was like, I needed, this is all happening so fast, and he's like,
Winter storm warning affected area ahead. Please proceed with caution.
I'll help you with everything. We'll get it all together. And next thing you know, between him, Raynex, and Tess, we literally just like put the whole show together. This guy is another one. Met him at his store. I was like, man, that is a really cool guy.
If you don't know,
Next
this
thing you know-
is the pizza guy.
Next thing
He
you
owns
know-
Little Caesars Pizza in Branson.
Yeah, and next thing you know, Brian goes, hey, I got you a bass player. I was like, really? Yeah, he's the owner of Little Caesars. I was like, what? He goes, yeah, you know the guy who's like, with like the blondish hair? Yeah, him. He plays bass. No, he's not only just a bass player, he's an amazing singer. He has his own band, the Cable Rockers. And then like I saw him start to sing and I watched him play and he was just
Yeah, to be
instantly
honest,
joined the family.
I could listen to you sing all day.
Thanks.
I
Yes.
love it.
And not only now
That's why you're the talent.
is he the bass player and the background singer.
He's the merch guy.
And he's the musical vocal captain. He's
Amazing.
also been my maintenance man. He's been my electrician,
Plumber.
my plumber. That's in my own
Everything,
personal life.
everything.
This guy's amazing. They're both like Swiss Army knives. And you just pull out something else.
All right, we only got a couple more questions.
All right.
So, Chris Cook wants to know, do we ever turn off the radio and just sing and harmonize going down the road?
Let's not.
No,
We don't want
Never.
to.
Yeah.
never. I wish we
There's
did
not enough
sometimes.
noise cancellation in the world for that.
Mark. Yeah.
Yeah.
No. All right.
So, they said,
I know it made you.
They do once in a while break out in row your boat in circles.
Hang on, Brian.
Oh.
Okay, so it's that question. Let's answer it this way. Van broke down in
Yeah.
New York
Yeah.
last year. Me and Brian
Yeah.
got underneath the van,
Knee deep in grease.
knee deep in grease, 111 degrees, working. We have like a screwdriver and an open-end broken wrench. Me and Brian's over there, serpentine belts off, trying to do something. We look over there, both underneath it, and we hear them like 5, 6, 7, 8, and a 1, 2, 3. They're dancing.
we were
So-
rehearsing
Oh
in
yeah,
the parking lot.
We're like,
We were doing our
bam,
hair and makeup.
bam,
Hey,
bam.
we were on point. We were on point.
You almost lost your whole rhythm section
All
there,
right.
right, Brian?
We kind of semi-answered this, but Michael Creed wants to know what's our favorite Michael Jackson song of all time? Like out of our show.
Oh, in
Here's
our
my
show or
guess,
just in general? Sounds like it's in
Uh,
general.
maybe in general.
All right, we can go around. Rich, what's your favorite Michael Jackson song?
Ebony and Ivory.
Love that. Love that.
Come back to me.
Okay.
Never heard that one.
Yeah.
Michael?
I would say it's very hard because music's subjective. It's based off of feeling. I will just say some of the ones that I absolutely love. I love Earth Song. If I want to dance, I feel on the dance floor. If I just want to have some cool vibe, I would say Give It To Me. And if I want just more of a classic, it's Billie Jean.
Oh, and if you want to feel magic, you know, the Secret and Roy song.
Yeah,
Yeah.
The Mind of Magic.
Yeah.
That's great.
I would say I would love, my favorite for the longest time was The Way You Make Me Feel and Smooth Criminal. I also really love They Don't Really Care About Us. And then I really love Art Way because it's so special. Yes. Yeah. What about you, Ethan?
Let me think about it.
Okay.
I'll get mine out of the way. Either they don't really care about us, or yeah, that's probably it.
That's,
Okay.
all right.
Yeah.
Brian
there.
only likes They Don't Really Care About Us.
Yeah, no, I've got several.
Butterflies, that's a good one.
Yeah.
I've got a lot that I like. I just don't know which one's my favorite.
Butterflies.
Actually,
Hey.
Okay, what's your swipes?
I have two. One is rock
Nice.
and another part.
Ooh,
Nice.
Also a good one. Okay.
That's good.
All right, Faye. Will you be there?
Will you be there? Nice.
Oh, she might be
Do
very
you
happy
remember
with
the
us.
time?
Remember the time, that's great.
Yeah.
Okay, rock, blue, black, and white.
I like it. All right. Somebody asked us, Erna asked us, are we coming to New Hampshire?
In about 10
I don't think
miles,
we're coming
take
to New
exit
Hampshire
21,
yet,
be on
but
the left
if
to
we
merge
would
into
have
a
78
venue in
west
mind,
towards eastern Pennsylvania.
let us know, and we can always contact them.
We would have to add that to our Canada trip to make it fit into logistics.
Oh, New Hampshire's near Rhode Island.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. Jeff messaged us.
Jeff.
Sucks.
Fun fact, our lean board is actually named Jeff after Jeff because he doesn't suck. Jeff doesn't suck.
But it's fine. We still love it.
We love you, Jeff. He
Actually,
said,
wait, he doesn't suck. He took us to talk about
Jeff.
So
Okay,
now
Jeff says,
wait. You should explain to everybody else who Jeff is.
Jeff is one of our swings for bass when Rich can't come with us, and he was on tour with us to Alabama, and it was his first show with us. And honestly,
drove 17 hours.
Drove it all. Just the best guy, best
Hold on a
attitude,
second. Hold
so
on a
much
second.
fun.
Hold on a second. Let's
But he
not
sucks.
say-
He
let's
sucks,
not say the
right?
best guy because he still didn't take us to Spirit Halloween.
Oh, yeah, no,
Jeff sucks. Jeff sucks.
Candy corn.
And
Okay.
no,
he got the
he got me candy corn. He made up, but he did take us to Taco Bell.
That's right. Well, Jeff's question, he said, I love and miss you guys. And I just want to know, since you're in New York,
Right on there, bro.
how much fun is this trip? Forget about it.
Forget about it. It was awesome.
It was awesome. We actually just got back. We're driving back from New York City. And both Faith and Ethan had never been to New York City before. So, how was your experience, guys? A couple hours in New York.
Loved it.
So good.
We bought some more merchandise.
Yes, and we had 3 sold out shows. So New York was awesome. Shotgun Willie, our good Willie Nelson buddy, says, "Hey guys, I hear you're knocking them dead. I hope to hear from you soon. We love you."
That is awesome.
All right, let's take a look at the last and final questions from any of you guys that are on YouTube right now. And other than that, we're gonna wrap it up and we're gonna probably knock out. Oh, we got lots of stuff, lots and lots of messages.
Wow.
So it said, "Can I get the red-haired woman's number?" No. This one's
Message
mine.
me later, I'll give it to you.
Is this the red-haired woman?
That's the red-haired woman.
Yeah.
Go
Somebody
get a
said,
tiger.
"Where has the internet sent me?"
It
What
sent you
about-
to cast of MJ the Illusion.
That's right. Oh, somebody says the show is great and I cannot wait to see it again. If we just answered that, what is Michael's favorite song? And the last thing was, how did we each get our nicknames? What are our nicknames? Some of us know that we
Speed
all
check
have
reported
nicknames.
ahead on I-287 North.
So, who has what nickname? You guys want to share your own nicknames? Okay, well,
This is Iguana. Blizzard.
no, so this is Mr. Funky. He's the man of fun. He's also Mr.
I got my nickname because I'm the only one in the group with any rhythm. I'll give you some.
He's also Mr. Run Out of Gas.
That was never a thing.
Running on empty. Yep. This is Iceman right here. Mr. Brain Freeze.
I call him Mr. Freeze.
And why do we call him Mr. Freeze?
He has his own ice truck. And
Brian's
he's so
brain
cool.
freeze, Whitewater, all summer long.
And he's so cool.
Yeah, he is.
And I'm always cold.
Hey Tess, what is Michael's nickname? Or Mikey.
Or Mikey.
But,
Or
a lot of
late.
Or Mikael.
You say late.
Always late.
I don't want late.
I call him always. Why? Because he's always late.
I'm just.
No, you're
I'm
supposed to
fashionably.
say
I'm
Michelle.
fashionably.
Michelle. Or Mikael. Or Mikey. Care here. Care Bear.
Care Bear.
Hey, Daddy, sugar bear. That's right. That's right. No explanation needed for that one.
Stay in the right 3 lanes.
Where my picture?
That's no explanation needed. Miss Tess over here, you've got at least 2. She started out as rollers and 1%, and now she is
Speed
bubbles.
check
She's
reported ahead
officially
on
bubbles.
I-287 North.
Yes. And why is that, Tess? Right. And she only gets sassy when they're in. So now Faith over
A lot of
here.
these are goofy, silly names that I kind of came up with just because they just randomly hit me. Rollers, as she was giving me attitude, she had rollers over here. I was like, calm down there, rollers.
I think I did. Yeah, because you kept going, hola. You kept like, hola. I'm like, what am I, Dora?
What's the Hawaiian?
I thought you were like, let's
make
get
sure that we
that.
call him that.
I need my backpack.
Oh, Maui? Yeah.
Now, Miss Faith here, I don't know if you actually have an official nickname.
Faith
yet.
Boo.
And that nickname's
Faithy
not
Boo.
hers. That's her own
No,
nickname.
yeah.
She
She has yet to get a nickname.
Siri is a good one for her.
Siri is a good name. And why is that, Faith? You want to demonstrate?
Come on,
She's
Siri.
just the perfect Siri
on,
boy.
okay.
No, and I'm not.
What?
It's so good.
What? What?
I don't know.
Say how much you love Michael Jackson, Siri. Favorite song? I'm sorry.
That sums it up.
Yep.
It's funny. I remember I was like sleeping and she was doing this for like a long time to the point where she was like losing her voice. And I wake up and I honestly thought somebody was just playing on their phone talking to Siri. And I looked and I'm like, how is Siri talking to them like that?
Siri
And
now.
two, why are they
That's
saying
the
the most
nickname.
outrageous things? They're
Speed
like,
check
"Oh,
reported ahead on
Jeff
I-287
sucks." And I was like,
north.
What? Look up Jeff sucks.
That's an idea before we
I'm just like, oh,
take off.
what's going on?
Here's what I
And I
found.
realized, yeah, this is what I found with Jeff sucks. And I look over and it's fake. Just
The definition of sucks.
Tell me Michael Jackson.
Sorry.
And then
I tried to
Ethan
adopt
over
you while you're
here.
in the car.
Ethan is Princess Swipes, sometimes Sassy Swipes.
This has got like 2 more.
What? Hey, Ladybug as well. But why? How did you get Princess Swipes? Because that was your OG.
So I got Princess Swipe. I got that because I was late for our first road trip.
yeah, you did.
Wait,
Hardcore late
Yeah, that's
too.
pretty bad. And then
Later than
Princess-
me.
Yeah, that's
And
pretty
like,
bad.
slash is like swipes, but like swipes is
Opposite.
Yeah, he was not slash anymore. He was swipe.
Yeah. So he was Swipes because you were super late, and then how'd you get the Princess
I got
with that?
Princess because on the way to that road show, Tessa and Claire were braiding my hair. And they braided my hair to the point where I looked like Princess Leia. So they called me Princess Swipes. And then it just stuck.
Insert photo here, right?
And then when he started,
I don't know where it's at. But it's somewhere.
and when he started calling me Mikey, I started calling him Raph.
Brad.
Like
Yeah,
that.
sorry.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. And
sounds
I'm
good.
Rage
That
Panda.
works.
Yeah, and it's funny because I'm not very ragey, to be honest. Hey, no, I got it because when one of our OG dancers at Boca was leaving, Michael was giving a really sweet speech before J5, and I just got all emotional all of a sudden. And we would have black makeup, and so we kind of looked like little panda eyes. And I got off stage and I was trying not to cry, and I was like, what's the opposite of cry? And I looked at them and I just went, rage! 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 And then I became sad panda because that night in the car I took all my food and I dropped my food on the ground outside, and I was so sad. So I became rage panda, sad panda. Yeah. I think that covers all nicknames. And our very last question is, when does the season at Raise a Life Theater start again? And that is going to be in March. So if you want to come to watch us, come see the show, we're going to reopen in March at the Raise a Life Theater in Branson. And we've got lots of fun stuff. And we'll be there all the way through New Year's. So,
And before we go, let's do this and show them what we're going through right now.
yeah. Woo! Look at that.